I can sit here and tell you that, number one, every single thing we do during the budgeting system, from the beginning of the budget until the end of it, the money you see that is being put there, which is, we are now stuck at about 3 trillion 400 billion. Half of that money is for corruption. I sit in the budget committee and I can sit and tell you this is going for corruption. This is, I'll give you an example. Last year we allocated money to do tarmac roads. Did you hear anywhere in Kenya where a tarmac road was done? We spent 117 billion. I can tell you that your financial structure previously, for the last 11 to 12 years until President William Ruto came to power, the IFMI system was in the hands of private individuals. How do you take your financial system and allow private individuals to manage all your financial transactions through public and private arrangements where the government doesn't have exclusive end-to-end inscription on that system for 12 years?
How is that possible?
It only happens in Kenya. Because we laugh at these things.
So how did you know all this?
Yes.
And we're only finding out now.
I'm learning this after I go to the Senate. I'm sitting in boards. I'm sitting in committees where I am listening the presentations being made and I'm looking at the detailing coming out. It's just mind-blowing. It's shocking.
Quick question.
There is no government fund, whether it is donor funded, whether it is money for agriculture, whether it is money for water, that is never stolen. They have even money in county governments. Governors know how to beat the system, to beat the IMF and World Bank conditionalities.
Wow.
I say Ruto has to fix the damn thing because it's broken. Money is stolen from the national government. All these stories you said, we don't want to give the First Lady her money. That's the kitty. That's the kitty that people have been sharing and eating for the years. How much money? You saw the other day. How can a governor buy flowers in Bungoma for 25 million during Madaraka Day? And during that time after we had been there, his hospital, when we visited it, because I went under the devolution committee, we found women lying on the damn floor. This idiot is spending how much? 25 million to buy flowers? Is that normal?
It's not normal.
It's not normal. How many times have you seen Nancy Karugu, the controller, the Auditor General, and Ms. Nyakango, the controller, by saying, the money is being stolen, gentlemen. Money is being, please, we don't know what to do. The audit, how can a governor pay 962 million shillings to 2 legal firms from Machakos County? For case, which case is that you are taking to court that costs $1 billion?
Shillings in legal
fees. Is that normal?
It's not normal.
And nothing is done about it. And when we are telling ESCC how useless they are, they keep telling us, we take the case, we hand the case over to the DPP. We don't know why DPP is not arresting people. We know that every single time, Maish, if today I reported you to ESCC that you've done something illegal or you are culpable, the next thing they do is that you have to look for money, you put it in a briefcase, and you deliver the cash. Or 90% of our governors deliver the cash, and nobody's willing to talk about it.
Let me ask you.
Maina, can I ask you today? We don't know the number of primary school kids we have. We don't know how many kids that are going to secondary school. We don't know the number of guys who are going to university, the kids, boys and girls who are going to university.
I thought we've got that inventory.
Negative. The inventory, if you ask it today, you'll never get it. Why? Because those are the gray areas that are left. We can't use data. So when you are doing capitation and giving government money, those are the numbers that are used to siphon off the money. How can you spend 636 billion shillings, which is what Kibaki got when he became president to start governing Kenya, paying the military, the police and everything? You put that money in education and your kids are not going to school for free? Are you serious? Maish, if today I asked you how much money does the port of Mombasa make?
Yeah, how much does it make?
I don't know. You don't know either. And I'm a senator. If I ask that question, nobody will tell me.
Yeah, you're a senator, so you're there to represent me. So how much does it make?
What I'm saying, the the system that we are running, the reason why our country is where it is, the reason why these issues of the Gen Zs have come up, is that the system is so broken. How can you give 70 billion shillings for bursaries between MCA, governor, MP, women rep, deputy governor, and the governor himself at that area? The president has his own bursary kitty, his deputy has his own bursary kitty. Why can't you go down take that 70 billion and give it free education to the children? Why are you allowing somebody to carry money to want to give another African people? Africans will never give you money which they have taken on your behalf. Why is he giving it to you? Let the government pay directly.
Okay, let me ask you.
I have announced this should have been tabled by yesterday. No, not yesterday, by Friday.
Yeah.
And I believe that within the next 1 week is now when I'll get a response from the committee.
Yeah.
Most likely, then the committee is going to say, okay, we are going to call these guys. It'll take another 3 to 4 weeks. That is the flaw in our system. When there's an emergency, there's nothing I can do. This is the formality. That's why I've said we proceed with the public good, tell the public what is going on. If they have sold the airport, which I believe they have, right now we are trying to figure out how to use the court system and how to pick ourselves up and try and salvage this. I have more information that I cannot divulge now. For example, there are 2 Indians who are handling this. There's a relationship between the group called Medihill Hospitals, which has now again also been linked to why we left NHIF and went to SHIF. That is part and parcel of people sharing the loot.
Hey.